Hi. Hi everyone. I've got more people chiming in by the minute. Welcome. Hi, welcome. This is the Full Pour with Sip Magazine. My name is Erin James. I'm the editor-in-chief of Sip Magazine. I'm so glad you are here with me today to mix up my favorite go-to quarantine cocktails. Full transparency, this is my first time doing this on a slightly skewed and crooked tripod, but we're making it work. Hopefully you can see my setup here. I've got a lot of people chiming in and joining. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited. We have a beautiful Seattle day, which is great for lighting in here. And and again, I'm hoping you can see everything. So let's get started. If you're following SIP, you likely know that we are the leading Northwest authority on liquid culture. Everything from wine, beer, spirits, cider, cocktails, tea, kombucha, everything you can drink. We have recently expanded our online coverage to include outside of our home here in the Pacific Northwest, while our print publication is dedicated to our roots. You can learn more about what we do at sipmagazine.com. Speaking of our roots, we wanted to kick off this series with a few of our favorite Northwest distilleries who are feverishly working away at producing and packaging hand sanitizer for hospitals, first responders, and you. Like I said, this is the first time I have ever done live streaming, so go easy on me. And be sure to have a drink in hand. Ask questions, comment, like, or send little heart thingies during the broadcast. Feel free to tag anybody else that you think would like to learn how to make really basic but delicious cocktails during quarantine. I got some people. Hello from Kamloops Wine Trail. Hello. My Aunt Jana is watching. This is great. I'll keep trying to check in while getting things done here. But like I said, please comment along the way. I'm gonna learn as I go. And hopefully you will as well with these cocktails. For our new spring issue, which is available for purchase at sipmagazine.com, we featured the 80 must-try cocktails of the Northwest. Beautiful. But considering all drinking establishments in this area are closed to making these libations for you, we are bringing them here to you on the Full Pour. Let's see what, just reading more comments. I'm here in Seattle, and so I went all Emerald City for these cocktails from distilleries to buying the non-Northwest brands from independently owned Esquin wine merchants and getting my citrus for the cocktails at my fruit stand that's up the street called McPherson's here in Georgetown. I'm going to take a minute and pause this and try to make it less crooked. Nope, that's okay. I had music that I wanted to do and none of the technology is hard. We're making it work. Okay, I see lots of comments coming in. Legitimately think majority of these people are my family members. My Aunt Eileen and Uncle Mitch are drinking a dark and stormy. Also, my friend Alicia is on her husband's profile and wants to know this. I know that she's a good friend. You are a good friend. Please keep commenting and tell me what you're drinking. I mean, it's 5 o'clock, right? Let's start this up. So that said, now let's make some cocktails. So I have my essential cocktail bartending tools here. I have a mixing tin or shaking tin. And then I also have a mixing glass too for something that we're going to stir later. I have a fancy mixing spoon, but a regular spoon will just work for you. I have a strainer. And then I have a 1 ounce size measuring cup, just the OXO brand. It's super easy. I love these more so than jiggers for at-home cocktails because it's simple, it's clean. And then I have a vegetable peeler, and I have my ice bucket underneath my plant that I keep pulling. Okay, so my first cocktail is a major standby for me. I love it. I probably drink it too often. And it is called the Paper Plane. It's originally created by Australian bartender Sam Ross in 2007, who's uber famous and has been at all of the high-profile bars in New York, and Chicago, and LA. And it's for a good reason. He makes great cocktails. So Paper Plane is a little sweet, a little sour, a little bitter. The drink is also super easy. It is equal parts lemon juice, Aperol, bourbon, and Amaro. Which I should get those things out, huh? So I have, I use this Amaro, Vecchio Amaro, pretty regularly for this cocktail. Amaro Nonino is another brand that's really well used for Paper Planes. And then the other essentials are Aperol, which is needing a refill, and lemon juice, and then bourbon. So I'm going to walk us through that. So I already have my lemon juice, and for single cocktails I do, because I batch this up also, which I'll get to that later, but for single portion cocktails I do about 3/4 ounce of all of the ingredients. So got 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice, and 3/4 ounce of the Amaro. I'm going to put things aside as I go through them. And then Aperol. Oh, that's a little bit more than that. And I got a dump bucket somewhere. There we go. And then I have for our bourbon, 2 Bar, which is in Seattle's Sodo neighborhood. And this is their straight bourbon whiskey. They use all local grains all Northwest grown grains for their all of their spirits. And this is the first all locally made bourbon in Seattle. So that, I'm gonna put some ice in it. I would normally just use my hands, but hygiene is important right now. And then I'll cap it and shake it. I usually shake for 10 shakes, 10 seconds, whatever. You're just working on getting the drink cold because you're not using ice in the actual glass. So you're serving it in. Okay, and then I got my coupe martini glass. You can serve it on the rocks, whatever you want, but I love this coupe. It's my late grandmother's coupe. And there we go. And for this, you do a garnish of a lemon twist. Key point to take away here with lemon twist is that you want to make sure you do it, or any citrus twist, you want to make sure you do it over the drink because that's where it'll express the oils that are coming out of the twist and onto. If you do it away from it, it's not going to actually get anything on it to have the purpose of a garnish. So it never hurts to rim it and drop it in. And yeah, this is my favorite, and I've been so nervous about this, so I'm gonna drink. Oh, I'm checking out some comments. A cocktail coupe is a kind of bowl-shaped coupe that's on a stem, or bowl-shaped drink that's on a stem like this. So similar in size to this, but a little bit more rounded and less wedged. Thanks, guys. Great glass. It is. I have 2 of them. Let's see. No, Michelle, I cannot deliver this drink to you. And thank you, Chelsea. My hair feels fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna take another big swig of this. Any other questions as they're coming in? How can we taste, Doug? I don't know. It's just, you gotta make your own. Go get these ingredients. On scaling up for a larger batch version of this, this is something we do a lot at my place. We just get like a little jar, mason jar, anything like that works. Do equal parts, however large you want. I like to do like 2 ounces each, and we'll use that and just give a good shake, put it in the fridge, and you can pull from it. Someday when we're going to have larger gatherings, it's great for that. It's great if you need more than 1 drink, and it's great because of the lemon juice kind of helps preserve the drink. It's good throughout the weekend too. So, okay. Mara really wants a taste-o version. No, it does not matter what type of lemon, although I bet Meyer would be really good. It just needs to be juicy. So a ripe one, does that count? And the ingredients, one more time, are bourbon, Aperol, Amaro, and fresh squeezed lemon juice. And like I keep saying, it's equal parts everything, so it doesn't matter how much you use. I like, for single servings, about 3/4 ounce of each. So, okay. Let's move on. That's good. Come back to that later. Okay. Next, we have a Negroni, which is actually a classic cocktail. I don't know if paper plane qualifies as one. Negroni is an aperitif-style cocktail that was created just over 100 years ago in Florence, Italy. Legend has it, a man named Count Camillo Negroni requested a riff be made on an Americano cocktail that he ordered, but he subbed out the soda water for gin, thus creating the Negroni, because of course he names it after himself. So this is another great one because it requires very little work, as it too is all equal parts of its 3 ingredients. So we have mixing glass, chicken, what kind of Amaro? I'm using, the bourbon I used was 2 Bar in Soto, Seattle. And the Amaro I'm using is Vecchio Amaro del Campo. This I think is actually pretty well distributed. It's with American Northwest distributors here in Seattle. So it's at all major retailers. But again, buy everything at Esquin, local. Yes, we will be posting these. Actually, they went live at 5 o'clock. These recipes are all available. are all available at sipmagazine.com. And this is a big glass, but it's for mixing. And yes, Lauren, this is your favorite cocktail. So we have for Negroni, it's Campari, sweet or red vermouth, and gin. So and equal parts all of that too. So I got my rinser over here. Okay, so for this one, for a single serving, I'm just doing 1 ounce of each. So 1 ounce of this red vermouth, and I'm using Dolan Rouge. You can find this anywhere. And then Campari, also you can find this anywhere. And then the gin that I'm using is Copperworks Small Batch Gin. Copperworks is down in Seattle's, or on the waterfront, which is under crazy construction right now. But it is a beautiful tasting room with a beautiful space to look at, so it's worth visiting once we're able to again. And in the meantime, we can drink their gin at home. So this is distilled from Washington grown malted barley, and distilled in copper stills made specifically for distilling gin. Okay. Just reading these comments. Okay, and so this one, because it has no citrus in it, we don't shake it. So, this is gonna take forever. Kind of a good rule of thumb: no citrus, no shaky. So we stir. So you can do whatever. This little thing's great because it's a paddle and it just pushes things back and forth. A spoon will work just fine. A knife will work fine. If you want to shake it, you can. It just kind of waters it down unnecessarily. You want to do it for maybe 10 seconds or so. I feel like when you're doing karaoke and there's like a guitar solo and you don't really know what to do, so you just kind of like swing the cord around and awkwardly move. So that's me. Okay, this guy, actually I'll do this first. I like a big rocks glass for my Negroni, so I got her big rock for my Negroni. So I put it in a big molded ice cube. You can buy these molds anywhere. I have several. I love them. And then Pour on in with the strainer. Ooh. And same deal with the citrus garnish. You got an orange, got a vegetable peeler, do it over the drink. Always like to do a little bit of that and drop her in. And there you go. That is the Negroni. Cheers. All right, let me check in with you guys. Oh yeah, Brovo's Jamming Vermouth, also excellent and local. Let's see. Yeah, this is a great glass too. I don't know. I have Kristen, our publisher, who will be joining us later, likes to give me crap for the amount of glassware I like to purchase. We have an incredible collection at our office, and I love them because you want them for photo shoots and you want them to look different every time. So I just got some fun stuff. Okay. Let's see. I don't know how to scroll up. Oh. Okay. Let me. Oh, I mean, Boulevardier is also a great drink. But I kept it simple here. Most of the times you can. Our magazine's designer is really excited about Randy. She's very excited about the props I'm using. And apparently my dad thinks I'm doing good. Oh no, sorry. He thinks I'm doing this just so I can drink all the drinks. That's probably true. Okay. Next cocktail. Grapefruit margarita. Do we have any margarita fans out there? I bet we do. My sister that was just commenting likes my margarita. So for this one, let me do a quick rinse on my barware. Okay, for this one, it's pretty simple. I drink margaritas all summer long, don't you? And on Taco Tuesdays, and when there's tequila, or like a surplus of limes at the house. I'm not claiming any creation credit, but I think I make a mean scratch margarita. The margarita has origin stories, lots of them, though probably the most popular one is from the restaurant Rancho La Gloria in Tijuana that made a cocktail for apparently a very fussy guest who was allergic to all alcohol except tequila, and so the bartender made her a cocktail version of the traditional tequila shot, so salt, lime, tequila. My margaritas do not have salt. I'm not a salt fan. I think it's a personal preference, so we can get to that later. So today, our tequila is from Papa Bueno. It's a Seattle-based company with a distillery in Jalisco that produces 300% agave tequilas. This is their silver, and this is basic, but my go-to margarita recipe. So I already have my pre-measured out citrus. So I do about 1 to 1.5 limes, depending on the size of the lime. Squeeze it in, and then I do about half a grapefruit. But I had a Mondo grapefruit for this, so I did about a quarter of it. So it's anywhere about half a cup of citrus juice. Oops. Okay. And then do a little housekeeping in here. And then I do 2 ounces of tequila. And then I do half an ounce, that was more than 2. Half an ounce of Cointreau, triple sec, whatever you want to use. And then I throw some ice in it. Or ice on the floor, whatever. And shaky. Oh shoot. Take backs. Stepping back. And then agave nectar. I forgot it. Okay. I usually do just like a squirt. You can measure it if you want. I am a total proponent for if it needs more, go back and add it. That's not a big deal. So cap and shake. Honey also is an okay substitute. It's different texturally, but it's fine. And then you can strain and do fresh ice, but I'm lazy, so I just pour on in. And a lot of times I'll top with grapefruit soda, like Jarritos or something really easy. But other than that, we're good. And then squeeze a lime, drop her in, and we're done. Cheers. On the salted rim though, if you do like a salted rim, use that same lime wedge to rim the glass. Oh, that's good. And then grab a plate, small plate, pour a little bit of salt on it, and just roll the glass in the salt on the plate. And do that before you pour the drink in, obviously. And yeah, and that's how you do a salted rim, if you're into that kind of thing. Sure, you can top off with champagne. And yeah, the grapefruit adds easy, but I also really like, if you want to add something for spice, you can do a couple jalapeno slices in there. That's really good. It's just add it in before you start shaking. Same thing for cilantro or something else, just do a slightly different element to it. I don't know, I like the sweet tang of grapefruit. Sweet tang, like that. Brings a nice component to this. This is just so weird because I'm sitting here talking to myself and looking at it kind of, oh, hates tequila. Sure, you could do gin or rum. I mean, actually, I'd probably do rum over gin for the sour base that this is. Maple syrup could also be a good substitute. Yes, I can serve this at the next family gathering. I do need assistance. This is hard work. Yes, it'd also be good with mezcal. Oh, mezcal as a substitute for gin and the Negroni is also fantastic if you have mezcal around too. I love mezcal Negroni. Chet is giving directions on diluting honey or maple syrup in the tequila first because it could clump when it hits the ice. That is the thing about honey. I like agave if you can get it. It's easy. It's at most major retailers. Let's see. I'm gonna keep reading your questions. I don't know, what kind of other syrups? Yes to jalapenos. It's good. Mezcal cocktails next? Maybe, yeah. I'll do something. Let's see. Do you agree? If you don't have grapefruit, can you substitute pamplemousse LaCroix? I wouldn't recommend it because it'll be too watery. But, I mean, any kind of basic grapefruit soda, or if you can find grapefruit juice just already bottled. Every bartender is going to recommend doing fresh juice, but if you can find anything bottled, go with that too. Take a quick sip. Okay. Cool. Well, whichever poison you pick, these cocktails will hopefully get you through the next couple weeks. If you're thirsty, head over to sipmagazine.com for more recipes and the full complete recipes for these 3 cocktails as well, with purchase links to the distilleries featured and recommendations of where to get them otherwise. Both 2 Bar and Copperworks, these guys, are shipping to your door. 2 Bar is shipping only in Washington State. Copperworks is shipping into most U.S. states. And then Cup of One of Tequila you can get at most Total Wines in the area. But the rest are all major ingredients that you should be able to find at most, even grocery stores. But if not, I think liquor stores are still open. That's essential, right? So we'd love to hear comments, ideas, suggestions. What do you want us to talk about on this series? We're going to continue it for the next couple weeks, foreseeable future. We're really excited. This is a fun outlet. It's not going to be me every time. But we do want to hear feedback from you and see what you want to hear. So just DM us about what you're wanting us to cover, who we can bring in. We've got a pretty good lineup for April and May already, and we are very excited. And but I'm going to try and bring in Kristen here. Although we didn't discuss how to do this, so I don't know how. Bear with me. Kristen, I don't know how to add you, so I'm just going to say it, okay? I love you and I'm sorry. More than anything, we, in doing these cocktails and focusing here, we're focusing on local businesses and supporting local businesses. And wherever you are, support local, support small business. We all need your help right now. And that's everything from the producers featured here that like this, all three of these distilleries, or the two Seattle-based distilleries, are currently making hand sanitizer for you, for hospitals. Support these businesses. It means everything right now. On that, we too are a small business, and we'd love to see you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. You can get our new beautiful spring issue over at sipmagazine.com. We would love to have you subscribe, but you can get a single issue as well. And this is just something that is near and dear to us. We are independently owned. We're female run. We want to be able to continue bringing you good content, and we're so excited and energized to do this, to have this connection with our readers and viewers again. It's been tough for all of us. So, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't know, Kristen. I'm sorry, but I love you. Kristen, our publisher, wanted to speak to you guys, but I'm not tech savvy enough, and I'm sorry. But in the meantime, we'd love your support by subscribing at sipmagazine.com. Get our spring issue, and it'll ship straight to your door, safe and sound. And Chris, like I said, we're female run and family operated. Chris, our matriarch, said we will pay the postage for the spring issue. So either way, we love you. Thank you for tuning in. Next week, same time, same place, we have Jackson Rohrbaugh, the master sommelier behind online wine retailer Crunchy Red Fruit. He'll be joining us and leading this discussion on how to drink wine like a pro. And that's, like I said, the same time next week. So we will see you on Tuesday, April 9th at 5 p.m. So stay safe, stay sane, and keep sipping the full pour. Oh yeah, oh wait, and we're joining Seattle Cider for Sunday brunch. Okay, thank you guys. Good night.